Ooh, doggy. What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you all are doing phenomenally well. So, I am super excited to be bringing you this week's training because I'm going to be diving into what I truly believe is the secret sauce to getting your first deal in real estate as a real estate investor, or even just getting deals done consistently. Okay, so if you're struggling in that area, I'm going to share with you what I've kind of noticed over the last 5 years of me being in this industry. The one thing that truly makes the biggest difference. Another thing is that so many investors and gurus are not talking about this, y'all. So stay tuned and we are finna dive into that. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Clifford Walker, known as the Cowboy Closer, okay? So I've been in real estate investing for 5 years now, doing a little bit of everything from wholesaling to fix and flips to buying rentals. I do a lot of creative stuff as well, like sub twos and novations and seller financing. And so I started this channel just to share my personal experience and things that have blessed me, helped me just through it all over the last few years. So if you get value out of this, please, all I ask is that you hit the like and subscribe button. All right, it helps get the word out here. This is one of the fastest growing channels out here as or for real estate investors. We are a community that is built around building generational wealth by serving other people. So if that's the type of community that you want to be a part of, definitely hit that subscribe button. And then lastly, one thing else before we get into the content is I am hosting a live 3-day event on all of those, not all of the strategies, but we're going to deep dive into wholesaling, fix and flips that I do, and even how I do the burst strategy to build those rentals. So if that's something that you're open to, I'll leave the link in the description and you can just join me on there. It is a paid event. It's $17. All right. But it's going to be one of the most powerful live events that you have ever attended. All right. Now, let's talk about this secret sauce. All right. So hear me out on this. One thing that I've noticed when it comes to real estate investors is that a lot of people, especially new real estate investors, just honestly don't know how to have conversations with sellers, okay? And you need to know that the real secret sauce to getting deals not only done, but consistently done is gonna be communication. All right? That's it. I know that's not attractive. I know that's not a sexy topic, and that's why a lot of people do not talk about it. Because if I told you we were finna do a video on communication, 2 people would literally watch the video, and I would probably be one of them, okay? But hear me out and let's talk through this, right? Like, you have to understand that, especially if you're doing something like virtual wholesaling and you're not actually meeting the people in person, you have to get people to like you and trust you. That is it, okay? That is the only reason people will do business with you, because they like you and they trust you. And if you do not know how to build that likability and trust and get very, very, very intentional about working on your communication skills, I don't care how much money you spend in marketing, you're going to waste a lot of money. Okay? There's this analogy or this saying that says, he who does the most marketing wins. Well, I actually disagree with that, okay? Because you can go and you can spend tens of twenty and thousands of dollars a month and not get any deals done. And I've seen listen, several people spend, tons and thousands of dollars in marketing and not get a return, not actually get any deals done, right? That saying should actually be, who can close the best is gonna win, right? Who can have the best conversations is gonna win. And so I'll tell you what I'll do because I kind of want to give you some practical tips. So I will self plug Chris Voss. Okay, Chris Voss is a author. He's a negotiator. He's a speaker. Number one, I definitely recommend you reading his book, Never Split the Difference. Okay, his book and his teaching and his coaching has really helped me a lot in regards to having higher quality conversations with sellers. Okay, and so what I would do, especially when I first started, my goal was actually not to get a deal because I was so introverted, right? I am a natural introvert, believe it or not. And so I knew that I had to work on having better conversations with sellers. And so when I was calling sellers all day, every day, it was actually not for me to just get a deal. It was for me to practice my communication skills because I thought that I was so horrible at it, right? Can you imagine approaching it from that angle as well? So now I'm not going into a conversation with a seller. I'm going into the conversation with the seller not to what's the word? Not to sell them, not to get a deal. So there's like no high pressure there. It's me trying to practice, get better at having conversations, focus on how can I serve them and help them. And ironically, that just helped me get more deals. And so what I would do, and something that I would actually encourage you to do, like even Chris Voss has tons of YouTube videos on here. I would watch one of his training because I've done some of his paid training as well. I would watch some of those training videos. And then before I would start my day, I would say, okay, I'm going to watch this video and this is what I'm going to practice, right? For this day or this week. And I was extremely, extremely intentional about it. So if you are somebody that feels like you are not having high quality conversations with your sellers, let's see if we can improve your communication skills. Let's see if we can improve your negotiation skills, right? Your sales skills. I try to put the sales in quotations because so many people are shy away from that, or they have this negative thought about salespeople, right? When I think that true sales, high level sales, is actually high level serving, right? And that's what we're doing. We're building generational wealth by serving other people, right? So if you feel as if you're struggling there, let's be a lot more intentional about doing those sales training. And I'll even do another video and I'll share with you the things that I want to get out of a conversation when I'm talking to a seller and kind of how that goes. But I know this video was a little bit different, and it's kind of me just on here chatting with you versus sharing the screen. But let me know if you got any value out of this. Put in the comments below, hey, are you having amazing conversations? Is this something that you're struggling with? If so, what areas is it? Is it building the rapport, getting them to trust you, right? But let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.